What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993, and I'm back here for some more baseball news. As a lot of National League Central teams were interested, including one being his former team, in reuniting Tucker Barnhart as well in the National League Central. Well, he is coming back to the National League Central, but he's going with the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs, who of course are in need of a new catcher after Wilson Contreras has left for free agency and was just recently signed by the St. Louis Cardinals during the winter meetings. The Cubs found another catcher to work with in Wilson Contreras. I'm sorry, not Wilson Contreras. In Tucker Barnhart. Look at that. Wilson Contreras, Tucker Barnhart. Two people with two last names in their name. But Barnhart's deal is a 2-year deal. But the second year is a player option. He'll be guaranteed $6.5 million, but they could push his earnings to $9.5 million. And of course, the deal is that, of course, pending a physical. Again, the Cubs have entered, of course, kind of a rebuilding stage since they traded away like all their good players in 2021 with Rizzo, Baez, and Bryant all going. Contreras stayed and was totally a free agent this offseason. The Cubs, though, did sign Yan Gomes before this season to a 2-year deal, but now it looks like that Gomes and Barnhart will be sharing playing time behind the plate for David Ross. Of course, the Cubs, were connected with other catchers this offseason, such as Christian Vasquez, Omar Narvaez, Kirk Caselli, and Roberto Perez. But Barnhart, though, was the one they ended up getting. He'll turn 32 next month, and although his batting has not been the most consistent, still decent for a catcher as a .245 hitter in his career. He just hit 221 with the Tigers this past season, but he still is he's kind of underrated with the glove. I mean, he's not like a lights out catcher, but he won a pair of Gold Gloves. And again, this is during a time, of course, where Yadier Molina was still around too, including in 2017 when he nabbed a league-leading 44% runners attempting to swipe a base. So he does have good potential to still be a Gold Glover. Apparently, though, teams that are interested in him besides the Cubs and the Reds were also the Astros and the Pirates. Pirates, again, this offseason has been a little more aggressive, signing some more veterans and experienced players. So I will give them a little nub that the fact that, okay, you try to sign another catcher, as they really didn't have much of a catcher at all right now. I think their top prospect, Henry Davis, is still, on his way up. He's probably on his way up soon, but not yet. They did sign Austin Hedges. Who's he? I don't know. I did like that they brought in Roberto Perez this past season, but he got injured and missed almost most of the season. But again, the Cubs, now signing Barnhart, have also signed pieces like Dansby Swanson, Cody Bellinger, Jameson Taillon, and Brad Boxberger. Kind of like a little bit of everything they've signed around like the players they already have, and even, of course, some of the upcoming stars as well. As again, the Cubs did enter kind of a rebuilding stage last year. As I keep saying, though, those names could help the Cubs again. Maybe get second in the National League Central. But I don't know if they'll contend for a wild card spot. I think the Cardinals are easily running away with the division. I do see the Brewers kind of like dipping down a little since they've seemed to been doing some salary dumps to increase some flexibility in payroll. So I don't think the Brewers are going to really, be as dangerous as they have been the past couple seasons. But I think the Cubs could step up. Like, they could be around like a 500 team, maybe, I would say. But it could be a nice way for them to kind of, build up their future again as well pretty quickly. So this sign of Barnhart is good. Like I say, Yan Gomes is not bad at catcher, but you got both Gomes and Barnhart. That's going to be a good, two catchers you can have to use, on a daily basis for sure. So I think this is another good sign for the Chicago Cubs, who have also signed some pretty good veterans this offseason. Would be cool to see the Pirates to the grab, because I did like him. I did like Tucker Barnhart when he was with the Reds. But the Cubs got him, so we'll see what happens. That's my brief thoughts, guys, on Tucker Barnhart signing with the Chicago Cubs. We'll probably be splitting time with Yan Gomes at the catching position. What are your guys' thoughts on Tucker Barnhart going to the Cubs? Make sure you guys leave your thoughts down in the comments section below. Be sure as always to slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content on my channel. Follow me on Twitter at the Club of the Man 93, and be sure as always to shout for me, boss up, and follow me on TikTok at the Club of the Man 1993. Until then, guys, I'm checking out, and as always, please make sure to stay tuned for some more baseball news. Have a great rest of your night, guys. Peace out, everybody.